This is going to be a shorter video, probably because I've discussed this before on the channel and don't really have the energy to go into it again and again and again. But nevertheless, I wanted to put something up to cover it, because I always believe when I start a story on the channel, if there's a development, I should make an effort to cover it. The news is out today after a ferocious Twitter exchange between Amir, Kell, Brook and Eddie Hearn, that negotiations for the big fight between Khan and Brook have collapsed. Do you know what? I think Khan and Brook, it's one of those fights, if it happens, if it's ever announced and confirmed in future, I'll be grateful, I'll be excited. But for now, I'm kind of the mindset that if this fight was going to have happened, if this fight is going to happen, it would have happened already. I kind of believe that there's enough money in the fight, there's enough profile in the fight, that if it was genuinely going to be made, it would have probably been made by now. So I'm kind of the opinion at this stage we probably won't see both guys in the ring. Amir Khan is demanding a 70-30 split. Brook and Eddie Hearn seem to be posturing for a 50-50 split. For me, something in the middle, be it 60-40, 55-45, even 65-35 would make sense. Amir Khan seems to be suggesting that Kell Brook doesn't want the fight. I find that hard to believe. You know, Kell Brook's always wanted this fight. I don't buy this for 1 second. I actually believe that Amir Khan asking for a 70-30 split, if I'm honest, from my perspective, he knows that's not going to be something that Hearn can agree to. Realistically, it's just not going to happen, is it? And kind of, from my perspective, it's a way of pricing himself out of the fight. It would be too humiliating for Kell Brook to take a 70-30 split when he's the champion and he's the Sky Sports fighter on Sky Sports box office. You know, for Amir Khan, he's made a huge amount of money in his career. He's already set up for life, presumably. You know, this would be a big payday for him, but does he actually need the money? He's had a lot of wars, he's been knocked out badly a few times, and a loss to Kell Brook would be devastating, both for his career, his legacy, and just for his general reputation. You know, the two are so linked together. That for me, you know, maybe the risk-reward just doesn't add up, given how financially comfortable and well off Amir Khan is already in his career to date. For me, I see it as the biggest fight out there for both guys. Let's have it right, they're both coming off stoppage losses. They're both big names. But realistically, it's probably the biggest fight out there for both guys. It's probably the biggest money fight out there for both guys. I believe Kell Brook wants to fight. I don't really believe that Amir Khan wants to fight. And I think that genuinely, if there was the will and intention to get the fight done, now would be the time to do it. Both guys are kind of in the peak of their careers. They're both getting to that experience stage of their career where potentially they could be classed as being going downhill in the next 18 months, 2 years, etc. Amir Khan specifically, with the amount of miles on the clock. And for me, the timing was right to get this fight done in 2017. It's not happening. Khan wants 70-30. For me, that's too big a ask. Kell Brook, Amir Khan, for me, needs Kell Brook to make this fight as much as vice versa. And if Khan wanted it, I think the 60-40 split would be reasonable, given that Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn are bringing the vehicle that is Sky Sports pay-per-view. Let me know your thoughts, people. What should the split be? What does Khan deserve? What does Brook deserve? Are you like me? Have you kind of given up on this one now? I'm not sure we'll ever see this one get made. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button.